turn you inside out. Girl, I have you twisted. Let me touch you in your favorite spot, lady.
Alright. Okay, let me I'm gonna get a telly, baby. I'm sorry, I'm just listening to music and I look wanted to stream to make music, so I'm gonna leave it up. Tell me, ready, telly. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Yo, what's up, Timmy? I think this sounds cool. And I don't think this music will get copyrighted, so it's gonna be good inspiration. I'm listening to some Bobby V. I should make a playlist and post a link to it so people can hear what I listen to. Yo, what's up, Joe? How you doing, Joe? Definitely. I'm trying to start streaming on TikTok, but
I'm gonna make you scream my name. Let's finish what we started, baby. Tell me, girl, if you're ready. I'm gonna get a telly, and we're gonna get it cracking.
Sorry, I got distracted. All right, man. We're gonna make some R&B. I got the Nana background, the light pink, bro. I got good feels. If we get a lot of viewers, I'll turn on my face cam too. By the way, no cap. All right, I think everything's on. You guys can hear the music. Oh wait, let me move the chat. The chat. Wait, I have to move the chat. Ooh, this is actually. How do I do this? I gotta put it right here. Dude, I don't know how to actually do this. Okay, I'm gonna fix the background then. That way you can see the chat too. I made a song to your beat. Click the link. I'll check it out after stream. Wait, my videos are ads, just not shorts. Wait, what do you mean, on TikTok or like YouTube? Bro, I just gotta post. My stuff's probably gonna be mid-tube. Don't even worry about it. We gotta go through that phase. It's like with everything, bro. Whether it's hair, whether it's getting money, whether it's getting your career up, bro, you just gotta go through the slow stages. Yo, what's up, Link? Wait, is your name Lynx? Yo, what's up, Lynx? Zuko Bane actually making music. Wait, that should have been the title for real. I gotta do a video with that as a title. Meet me at the W. YouTube? Oh yeah. Bro, I don't think I've ever posted a YouTube short in my whole time making YouTube videos. Maybe I should. I'm trying to learn how to make these TikToks, and once I do that, I'll post shorts. Alright, what's up, Lynx? I'm glad I got your name right. Alright, that's just one song for it. So I'm gonna start during my streams playing music for inspo. But this is my secret, guys. This is my sauce, right? You find, let's say you're trying to make R&B like me, right? You find unreleased from the artist, right? That's not from a label. It's like when they're coming up, like Drake and stuff, right? A lot of the time, that's not gonna get copyrighted for me, so I can play it on stream. But if you find the unreleased, you hear like the sound the artist really liked and was making, and it's like very good inspiration. That's what I listen to. So a lot of stuff I listen to is not even on Spotify, and I download it to like iTunes. All right, let's see. Dude, I wanted to see if my MIDI works. Literally, the cord for my MIDI keyboard broke, and I have not been using my MIDI keyboard. And literally, this was like 2 months ago, and I'm like, okay, this is a sign from God that I just gotta be practicing my guitar. And I did that for literally 2 weeks, and I haven't touched it since, and I feel horrible. I miss all your lives on YouTube. Yeah, that's why I'm about to put out more content, because I've only been gone. As my mutuals tell me, bro, they're waiting on my music. Everybody is waiting. And I have been getting like my IRL life together and planning out my music, so it's like when I come back, it's not going to be another break, bro. They did that with One Piece. Okay, can I rant for a second, guys? I'm sorry. Just quick, like not even crazy. One Piece took a 6 month break, and I'm a One Piece fan, right? And I'm like, okay, they're gonna come back. It's gonna be good, and it was good. Like it was good. A little bit of different changes. They literally just said they're taking another break, bro, and that when they come back, they're doing 20 something episodes a year, bro. I'm so cooked. Is this what it's like being a Zuko Bane listener? This can't be, bro. This is my karma. I gotta lock in. I can't be like Toei Animation One Piece. Oh, okay. I want to learn how to make beats. All right, we're gonna teach you how to make beats today. All right, so the Zuko Bane way of making beats. I click random VST. VST is a basically virtual instrument. Think about it like that. It's the easier way to say it. It's like a digital version of the audios you would use if you actually had the equipment. So, yeah, I just clicked Analog Lab, which is full of a bunch of sounds. And the sound I always start with is either a piano, like some sort of keys, or with a guitar. That's literally it. But the magic of being a digital producer is you can always sound replace. So I can start out with like this sound, and then if I don't like it, I can switch to something else. So you got flexibility. It's pretty fire. Let's see. Then you see all of this right here that looks confusing. Think about it as a piano, but sideways. And if you don't know how to play piano, it only helps a little bit because you still don't know how to play. But thing is, in the background, you see the white notes and the black notes. These are extensions of the keys, right? So if it's a white note, it extends from this white note. If it's a black note, it extends from this black note. That's what you see in the background. But the reason they're in a pattern of like 2, then 1, 1, then 2, like that, is because it's in a scale of a certain key. So you can adjust that. It gets confusing when you think about all that, because what I do is I click this little down arrow. It's really quick and easy. So you click this down arrow, you can't see it on stream, but when you click that, you'll see something that says view. Then I go down on that, and it's gonna say scale highlighting. And when you see that scale highlighting thing, all you do is click it, and on the left side, it'll say something about like a root note, which is C through B. So it's C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, and continuously until B. You pick one of those, and on the right side, you can keep it simple, and you pick a scale. I usually pick major or minor. So more emotional tones are going to be in the minor scale, and then more like positive or progressive tones are going to be major. But with me, I always use minor. So I got 41 subs. Oh my god, let's go, get to 100. I use Audacity to make beats. Ooh, Audacity. You see, I don't personally have a experience on Audacity, but it does for me. I'm just gonna say, as somebody who's used FL for 5 years now, that looks like rocket science trying to make beats on there, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. But we keep our positivity and we lock in and keep grinding, the producer grind. Yeah, Audacity is a little crazy. Good luck though, bro. Hey, maybe something here can help you out. For any of the people who are actually using Audacity, that we watch this, maybe. Anyway, let's start putting a melody down. So what I'm going to do, since I know most people probably don't know scales and what they're clicking, we're going to do what I did when I first started. I just went by my ears. So I clicked something, and I'm like, okay, that sounds kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of like Michael Jackson Thriller. Like when you start jogging your memory, it starts giving you like creativity and inspo. So I'm just going to click something, and then I click something else. And I'm like, okay, does that sound right? What if I do this? Does it sound right? Sounds a little bit iffy to me. That's what my ears are thinking. So literally the whole time I just go off of what my ears are thinking, and the structure, like how to make a chord or a progression, it comes after that. Because if you try to do the structure before, you're not gonna know what you're doing. Like you're gonna have a script like an AI, but you're not gonna know what you're supposed to do with it. So that's like the best way to put it. And I realize how confusing this also sounds, probably because I'm just saying click, click, click. Now I know you're trolling, L3. Yeah, oh my god, we're at 9 people, bro. I'm scared. I don't want to show my face on cam, bro. Anyway, let's click a root note. That's going to be the first note, the lowest note, so we're going to do that. Yeah, so now we're going to click something else, which is higher than the root note. The root note is also the bass note, or the chord, so I'm going to click, like, right here. Alright. Wait, should I just cook up, or do I go step by step, guys? What's easier? I'll go back if you guys want me to slow it down. How about that? But yeah, I'm just gonna clip. Wow. Okay, my bad. I'm gonna keep clicking on notes. That sound good to me. we got. I'm gonna use another root note. So I want this to be a quicker pattern. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that count of it being an even 1, 2, 3, 4 at that pace is the tempo. That's why the tempo matters. If you want like more slow R&B, that's what you're gonna do 90. It's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's gonna do that. So it's like very important that you think of the pacing of your beat as you make it. Actually, that just made me want to change the sound. See, it literally changes the whole direction. All right, see, now you got a progression. You got something going. We only got 3 notes for each of the sections, right? So now what I'm going to do is duplicate it by doing, I'm holding down shift on Windows, and then I click and hold, and I drag it over. Easy peasy. All right, now what I'm going to do is, I like the progression, and it sounds like it's getting more intense, but what you notice is the bass note, or the root note, is going downward. It's a progression. It's like a stair step. So what I'm going to do to make it have a bigger impact when it hits the 3rd bar is I'm going to make it hit a lower note. Wait. Yeah, that works. Let me see. That might sound bad. Alright. You wanna see how this sounds? And don't be afraid for it to sound trash. This is actually low-key mid to me, low-key. Mix type chords. If it hits 10 viewers, you gotta show your face, gang. Bro. Guys, we're not hitting 10 viewers. I'm not locking. How about we all lock in? It's like 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Western. Or is that how you say that? Western? What is West Coast time called? East Coast is Eastern Daylight Time, right? Okay. West Coast is Western? Wait, what the? I'm okay, this is embarrassing. Anyway, I'm gonna up the tempo to 110. Alright, so we have a basic melody. This is all you need, right? This is literally all you need. This is what you're gonna do for the whole beat. You're gonna keep making different layers with a basic progression, but when it all comes together and sounds great and full, that's called harmony, and that's what the goal is with making beats. As long as it has that, your beat's gonna be crazy, and people are gonna be like, whoa, this is amazing. And yeah, I think that's, you know, the goal as a producer. Like, if not for other people to do that, for you to do it to your own work. So sometimes what I do, especially when you're learning how to pick sounds, is I'll pick one sound and just make everything I add on the same preset, and then later on I'll go back and adjust them to what I want. So it's like I'm adding like layers and top notes and stuff like that with the same sound to make sure it sounds like harmonized. If it was all just that sound, it would sound good still. Then I replace it with others, if that makes sense. That's like my process. Western? No, guys, not Smith and Weston, like not that. Like West Coast America, United States time zone. What is that called? Am I dumb? This might be a low moment for me, bro. Nah. I think it's a. Why am I blanking right now? Anyway, let's just ignore that. We're gonna do what's called adding top notes. So when you have your main melody already, like the core of the entire beat, you're gonna add more. So you're gonna think of like something like what I do. This is my method. You might find your own method that works. What I do is I think about what it would be like if I was singing or someone was singing, or if I had Mariah Carey's voice, what would it sound like on here? So I just like listen to it a little bit, and then I just add random stuff. That's how I make what's called leads. Because I'm thinking of somebody singing to it. It's like the beat singing when I add it into the instruments. So I'm gonna speed it up. That way I can think faster. So I'm gonna do a call and response. That's what I'm hearing. All right. Anyway. Oh, also, how you see these are extending notes. If you don't want that and you want them to be exactly even, all you do is hold Control on Windows, left click and drag over everything. Wait, left click and drag. Okay, let me teach you something else, by the way, before I do that. If you're selecting something by holding left Control and then left click and dragging on Windows, and you miss something, and you're like, oh, I can't like select both because it's only going to one. All you have to do is while you're holding Control and left clicking, you don't even have to left click, just hold Control and also hold Shift. That way you can select these, but you're like, oh, I missed one, and then when you select, it just includes it. Easy trick. Shortcuts are gonna save your life as a producer. Anyway, the way I organize these instantly is I hold left Control and then click L. Easy peasy. Evens it out. I learned that from Nick Mirror, by the way, back when I was like grinding, watching his like every stream. He was streaming on YouTube, so shout out Nick Mirror. Yeah. East Coast is the only coast that matters anyway. Okay. That might be accurate, low key. There's East, West, North, and South. I know my dude. Oh no, they're gonna think my IQ is so low. I'm cooked. This has to be a secret stream, bro. This beat is also low-key mid, but I'm just add stuff. This is how beats are made. They need vision. Alright, we're gonna do that Control L, easy trick. And we're gonna Control, to copy it over for the rest, to make it like loop, I'm gonna do Control B. This is for sure a throwaway for me. I'm gonna do a fun trick that I like to do when I make beats, one of my favorite things ever. When you click this, if you guys can see this right here, wait, I know it's really bright. When you guys see this little arrow right here, it's channel options. When you click that drop down, just go down to like the middle section. You'll see it says transpose selected. It's under where it says unmute. You click transpose and you either type, if you want it to go up, right? Just type the number 1 through 10, like higher, right? You usually don't want to go high. I've never gone higher than 7. But you can technically go up to 12 because, you know, 12 semitones is an octave. If you want to raise it up or down an octave. But if you want to go down, you just put a minus symbol and then down however many what number you pick. I usually go by up or down 2, 3, anything 2 through 5 for real. 2 through 5. That's really what I do. But yeah, transposing, it's a great trick. It helps change the mood and tone of your beat, so it can help your inspiration with making it and the sound. I'm gonna do down by 3. I'm changing the root notes. So this was happening, right? I'm hearing the pattern and I don't like the way it progresses. Like, it's not bad, but it's like something's iffy to me, right? So what I'm gonna do is, I like the first one's all right. I might change this. I'm muting the second one because I want to change that for sure. And I'm keeping this one because I like the B for the root note. So I'm going to play this again. I'm going to lower this. And now I'm going to raise the transpose. I'm going to go up by 5. I'm going to go up by 5. Why did I do that? There's 11 people watching. Zuki, you have TikTok because I thought you said it when you went to the bathroom. Wait, what is going on? Wait. Zuko, you have TikTok because I thought you said it when you went to the bathroom. Wait, are you talking about in another stream? Did I say I'm going to the bathroom? Wait, what? What's happening right now? I'm so confused. Okay, I think I'm going to keep the G. I'm lower this by... I like that better. See, that was an accident, but I like that. That was fire. So I'm gonna add that. So it's gonna be that. Oh yeah, it's gonna be. Fuck, I can't sing right now. Hold on, wait. Alright, let's do this. This pen right here. See, it's just happening as I go. I'm not even talking anymore because I'm kind of in a zone. Show your Facebook? I don't have a Facebook. Please? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to make you guys beg. Do I have to do this, guys? Oh, wait. I did say I'll show my face. I didn't say I'll keep my face on cam, though. Okay, hold up. How do I do this? Oh, my God. I can't. I'm so cooked right now. Guys, I don't think you understand how cooked I am because since I didn't put my camera, since I didn't set it up before the stream, I'm now going to not know what my camera looks like when I turn it on. So I'm low-key fried, so bear with me. But I'm just going to play this in the back. I'm going to transpose it, though. I'm going to play this in the background while I figure that out, though. Let's try... Oh, I like that. So I'm adding delay for ambience because I like it when it's like surrounding. Watch, you're gonna notice when there's a pad, which I'm actually gonna add a pad sound instead of using the same old one. Let me see. Alright, guys. Alright, we got the bonnet on, we got the headphones. Is it showing my camera? No, it's not actually. Okay. Okay, I'll just do it for a little bit since you guys are watching me and I actually love you guys and I have been gone for a long time. How do I do this? Alright. I'm so cooked, bro. Wait. No, they don't have it anymore. There used to be a thing where I could pause the stream. Alright, whatever, screw it, bro. Alright. Okay. Alright, but yeah, this mode is looking good though. I mean, like, you have like TikTok. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Because I went to the bathroom? Bro, I'm so lost. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna turn on my camera. Whoa, hold on. Hold on a second, bro. Okay, okay. This is crazy. Okay, okay, okay. All right, so I'm just gonna wait. Left, right, left, right. Okay, there we go. All right, okay. I'm gonna keep it on for a little bit. He's just asking if you have TikTok. What? Okay, I do have TikTok. It's Zuko Bane. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Wait. This is crazy. Wait, I can't focus. Alright, there's too much delay. I see the problem. To me. I gotta do a different delay pattern. There we go. This is actually hella good. I'm gonna add an 808. Wait. Your face is pretty clean. Thank you. Boom, boom, cut. Oh wait, I just heard something that was good as hell. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Alright, that's for a bass line. Oh, this is gonna be good. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let me think. I'm thinking Mariah Carey for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna make it a bell. Okay, I need to add a lead. I'm gonna add a lead and then I'm gonna do this line. Let me see. It's loading. My FL Studio's cursed. Let me save this before it crashes. There we go. Oh, bro. My TikTok account is private, bro. What is wrong with bro? I do not know how to use social media. I low-key think I'm a bot. Okay, I fixed it. How do I wait, no I didn't. I accepted followers, private. Okay, switch. Public. Okay. There we go. Let me do this. All right. Taking a picture of myself is crazy. I'm so not used to this. Okay. Ignore what I just did, guys. Ignore what I just did. Ooh, I just thought of something. Fire. I got it. Go slide some new starters. Let's make some Reaper shine. Alright, bet. Yeah, this sounds good. I already know what I'm gonna add. I'm just gonna be like. Okay. I'm imagining it because I know I'm gonna forget it if I don't do that. No! My FL Studio is cursed, bro. It's frozen. It's frozen. I knew this was gonna happen. What am I supposed to do? Oh, it came back. Never mind. Okay, I saved it. I'm saving it again. Save new version. Okay, wow. Always save your FL Studio. Always save your project. Always save your project, bro. Oh my god. I almost lost this. How do I do that? I think I need to do a synth. I'll just clone this again. I'm gonna do a synthier sound. My drums, I need to add toms. I'm gonna add toms, a nice soft but heavy kick. I like the clap I have. Yeah, I think I like where this is going. I'm gonna do. Yeah, I like that. Like really quick. I'm gonna change that sound. Can I get a shout out? People Bane tags. Wait, let me fix this. So I need to add chords. So I'm gonna do Roads Affair. Shout out Timmy Latonda. Did I say that right? Shout out Timmy Latonda. I'm cooked, bro. No, don't worry. I got you your shout out. I hope I said your name right though. That's the thing. All right, let's see. I'm gonna click in the root notes. Raise this up by 2 octaves, so like G4. Yeah. Or G6. I like it. G6. No, I'm playing. Okay. G4. I'm gonna do something risky. I'm gonna place the minor chord and the major chord. There we go. This one is not. This one is a major chord. And these are minor chords. There we go. Wait. It's not right. 4. Interesting. This is a minor chord. And down 1, 2. Okay. And then I don't know how to do this. Hold on. I forgot. The major chord. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to do that. All right, I'm gonna stretch these chords and we're gonna see how that sounds. I don't think that sound's gonna work. You did say my name right? I'm cooked because I did a front flip on my sister's bed. Bro. That's crazy. It's confusing. I have to even it out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put out 130. We're gonna raise it up. I like it better. breaking up. Hold on. Okay, it looks good to me. I don't know if it's YouTube connection or if it's your Wi-Fi or not, but on my end it looks good. But if it does look worse, just let me know. I gotta find another pad and copy paste. That's enough of that. I think that's finished for what I have. Okay, I'm gonna work on a song now. And I'm gonna schedule it for maybe this Friday. This Friday is Halloween. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna export this beat later today so I can have a post. I'm gonna post every day next week though. That's why I didn't post this week. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time I hope I stream on TikTok, and I didn't post this on my story, so it did pretty good without that boost. So thank you guys so much. See you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. I hope you guys are doing good in life. Always make sure you guys eat something, drink